everyone, welcome to another pick a card reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today's reading will be what is coming up next in your career. Just keep in mind that this will be a very general reading. I'll be channeling in a lot of different energies. Some messages could be triggering, so please be mindful when watching this video. So let's get started. Pile 1 will be the Ethereal Visions Tarot. Pile 2 will be the Spacious Tarot. Pile 3 will be the Mystic Mondays Tarot. And pile 4 is the Star Spinner Tarot. Once you pick the pile that you're most drawn to, please head over to the timestamps below and select the timestamp for the pile you're most drawn to. Hi Pile 1, if you chose the Ethereal Visions Tarot, this will be your reading into what's coming up next in your career. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel in the energies of your current situation. Spirit guides and ancient ancestors, what is the current energy surrounding Pile 1's career situation? What is going on? So we have the Lovers in reverse, the Chariot. I feel like there's a few cards that flipped over here. Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like these came before the Chariot. I apologize for the mess here. The Lovers in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Chariot, and the Nine of Wands. So what I am hearing here for you guys, Pile 1, is that there's definitely some instability in your career at the moment. When I drew the Lover's card in reverse, I kept hearing fickle and unstable energy. So perhaps I'm hearing that there's like a potential for a layoff, or there's people being let go, or you're unsure of like what kind of work is coming in for the new year, or there's something where there's definitely like a level of instability in your work environment and you're unsure, you're like hesitant about what's going to be coming next in your situation. It seems like with the Five of Wands in reverse, there's definitely like some sort of conflict going on, but you're trying to analyze the situation before making your next move. And with the Six of Swords, what I'm hearing is that you know that your current work situation is not where you're meant to be. It doesn't speak to your soul. You're doing it for money. You're doing it because this is what you need right now. I'm hearing that for a lot of you. The job that you're in, you chose it in the beginning when you took that job as a temporary position. You took it as like, I need some stability right now at the moment you had that position available to you. And you kind of just going with it. But this place that you're at right now isn't where you're destined to be. With this Six of Swords in reverse, I'm seeing here that this is not your soul place. That's not your soul tribe. That's not the situation that you envisioned that you would be in. I am definitely seeing that being played out again with the Tower. Like you're trying to avoid disaster in your career, but then you're also being faced with like this internal like battle within yourself that you know that whatever you're dealing with right now in your career isn't what you're meant to be dealing with. It's really like eating you up inside, and you're really drawn to make a change with this Chariot. Like I'm feeling there's like this burning desire in you to do something about your career situation, probably why you're here today. Like you're being driven to make a move when it comes to your career so you don't get burned at the end of the day with this Tower in reverse. With this Nine of Wands in reverse, I'm seeing here that like again you're sensing the instability in your career situation, which is fueling this desire for you to make a change in it in the first place. I'm hearing that for some of you, you're being very drawn to make like drastic moves, like leaving a position that's no longer serving you, a position that is unstable, or if in a case, I'm hearing that for some of you, you're almost praying that you're the one that's going to be let go, the one that's going to be fired, or the one that will be laid off, for example. I'm definitely sensing there's like there's a couple of messages I'm getting with that Nine of Wands. It's like you are grateful that you have something going on right now. You're grateful that there's still some stability, but you know in the background there's definitely something going on behind the scenes with this Five of Wands in reverse. Either like talks about layoffs or talks with like not many projects coming in, or just like the work environment is really toxic and you know it's not speaking to you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to channel in what is coming next in your career, pile 1. So spirit guides and ancient ancestors, what is coming for pile 1 in their career? What's coming up? What's next? What is coming up? So we have temperance in reverse being clarified by the sun. Beautiful energies coming in from those two cards. What's coming up for pile 1 in their career situation? Queen of Pentacles. Being clarified by the Page of Cups. What is coming up for pile 1 in their career? Three of Pentacles. Judgment in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. What's coming up for pile 1 in their career situation? What is coming up? The Artist and the King of Pentacles. Bottom deck energy we have is the Five of Swords. So what I'm hearing here, pile 1, is that you're going to be kind of like choosing to cause, I don't want to say choosing to cause chaos. I don't see you causing a scene in your current situation, but I'm hearing that you're going to shake things up a little bit with this Temperance in reverse. For some of you, I'm hearing that you may leave your current job. For some of you, I'm hearing that you will be one that could be let go or fired depending on your work situation, if there's enough projects, enough work available. But I am hearing that also for some of you, you may be choosing to finally start a new business or start a new endeavor or kick back up something that you used to do, and now you decided that you want to start doing it again. Like if you stopped doing a hobby that was making you money, you're going to start doing that again with this Temperance in reverse. You're definitely going to be changing something up when it comes to your work situation, or the universe will change it for you. For some of you, your job will be taken away, or you will be leaving a position and starting something new. For some of you, I'm hearing that you may stay where you are, but you may choose to not focus so much energy on it, and instead focus energy on endeavors that really truly inspire you and serve your purpose with this Sun here. With this Queen of Pentacles being clarified by the Page of Cups, I'm seeing that again, like you're going to pursue either a new job or new hobbies that really speak to you, that really call for you, like you feel like you can be abundant in that type of work, whether that's going to be your full-time job or something like on the side. I do see here that with this Queen of Pentacles, that is something like whatever you will be pursuing will be something that really speaks to you and your soul. However, with this Page of Cups, I think like something that you need to think about is whether it's a new position or a new business endeavor or kicking back up something that you used to do. Question to yourself, what is it that you're offering people? Because I feel like what's happened maybe in the past, or what what may happen, is that you think you're offering something really good, but to the receiving end, it doesn't really seem like much with this Page of Cups. Like the cup that is not really filled with anything that benefits the person. So I think whether it is that you're starting a new business or you're pursuing a new opportunity, you need to think about like what will someone else see it as? Like what will they gain from your effort? What will they gain from getting a product from you, a service from you, or for you working for them as an employee? Like what are they gaining from you? Because I see that you have a lot to offer, but the world doesn't really see how much you're really offering. And so you need to think about what it is that they will benefit from. Like what would they gain from purchasing something from you, from being like having you as their employee or working with you in a collaboration of some sort. And then this kind of is said again with this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I see here in like, especially in business endeavors and career endeavors, you want to be collaborating with different people. You want to be successful. You may be consulting with people to try to make things successful in your career. You may be working with like a recruiter, I'm hearing for some of you. However, with this Judgment in reverse, you do have to be very careful of who you choose to associate with when it comes to your career endeavors, because not everybody has the best intentions. Some people can be very selfish. Some people may have selfish intent. So just be careful of who you try to associate with, because not everybody is appreciative of how much you're giving and how much energy you're pouring into whatever it is that you're pursuing. With this Two of Pentacles in reverse, I do see here that you may need to break old habits or old ties with people, or you may need to break certain old mentalities or thought processes when it comes to your career. Like maybe in the past you used to do X, Y, and Z to be successful, but now it will not work anymore. And this is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing that how you used to do things, or like an old habit of yours, or even working with like people who you always worked with, may no longer work for you anymore. These people may no longer be serving you anymore. So you have to cut the cord. And the universe is saying with this Wheel of Fortune that is what is destiny. That maybe these people that you thought were helping you all along, they helped you in the past, but they are no longer going to be helping you in your future. They have served their place, and now their place and now their purpose is not there anymore. Like you don't really need them anymore. That's what I'm feeling here. But with this Artist and the King of Pentacles here in the end, it is a very beautiful energy. I'm picking up that whatever it is that you will be pursuing, whether it's starting up a new hobby again, starting a business, pursuing a new job or a new type of career, that it will at the end really work out for you, and you will have that emotional and financial abundance that you're looking for. So pile one, this concludes your reading. Please let me know what you thought about the reading in the comments below. If you're interested in seeing more content from me, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the bell to receive notifications when I post new readings. If you want a personalized reading from me, please be sure to go to my Etsy. The link is down in the description box below. And you can follow me on social media on Instagram, TikTok, and on Facebook. So thank you for your time today, pile one. I hope to see you back here soon. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading into what's coming up next in your career. If you picked the Spacious Tarot, this is your pile, this is your reading. So what I'm going to do first is going to kind of cleanse the energies, and I'm going to channel in what are the current energies surrounding your career situation. Spirit guides and ancient ancestors, let's cleanse the energy of this deck real quick. I feel like this card is relevant. So I'm going to ask now, what is going on in your career situation? Spirit guides and ancient ancestors, what is going on in pile 2's career situation at the moment? We have Strength in reverse, Seven of Swords, Four of Wands. A lot of cards fell out, so I'm going to pick the ones I saw. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and I feel like I saw, well, I'm not going to take these cards anymore. I don't feel them. What is going on with pile 2's career situation? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. There are a lot of cards here. So for pile 2, here's what I got for you guys. Strength in reverse, Seven of Swords, Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and Knight of Swords in reverse. So what I'm hearing is that recently or within the past year, you guys have either pursued a new career opportunity, a new career in general, like going back to school, or started up your own business, or you have been in the works of starting up your own business, and you're really, like, the Strength card in reverse is really speaking to me here, because I'm really feeling that you're really struggling, is like what I'm hearing is struggling. That like you've been doing like all this work, you've been putting in all this effort, but you haven't really quite seen the fruit of your labor yet. And it's like you don't want to give up, and you want to hold on to everything you've worked on with the Seven of Swords. You want to hold on, and you're almost like quite possessive of it, like holding on to whatever it is that you've has been successful already, holding on to how much work you've done already. Like you don't want anyone else to manipulate your successes and your efforts and whatever it is that you've been doing. But I do see that you are definitely struggling, like whether it's mentally or even physically for some of you as well, where like it's like you're really trying to push along and push forward, but you're like at this like breaking point is what I'm hearing. Like you're like reaching a breaking point. There are days that you feel like you just can't do it anymore, and that you don't want to give up, but you don't even know like how to proceed next. But with this Four of Wands, it's very promising that whatever path you're on right now is what is like this is meant to happen, is what I'm hearing. Like you're being put through these challenges on purpose by the universe, because with the energy of the Four of Wands being followed by the Queen of Pentacles is a very powerful energy here. That while it may feel like a struggle right now, pile two, whatever you are working on, the universe is noticing it. Like they are noticing how much effort you're putting in. They're building your forest for you. I'm being drawn to the fact that there's a healthy forest here in this Queen of Pentacles card. That all the trees will be living, they won't be dead. They'll be flourishing and full of life. But it takes a long time for trees to grow. And this is kind of like the fruit of your labor. It's not going to be right away that you will see it. And I think this is kind of like the lesson here, that you won't, like plants don't bloom overnight. Things don't just appear the next day. You may see your fruit of your labor maybe 6 to 12 months later. You may not see it until you graduate from school or finish a program, if that's relevant in your case, where like all the effort and all the work you've been putting in is not going to be seen for a while. And so this is what the universe is trying to tell you. It's like, don't give up, just continue pushing through. And it may feel like very difficult at times, because I'm seeing here with this Three of Wands, well, not the traditional interpretation of it, but it feels like you're trying to juggle a lot of different things right now, and you're trying to maintain balance in all aspects of your life. But with this Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel that here it's like maybe you have the wrong mindset on certain things when it comes to like making your business grow or doing well in school. And so I'm feeling like you're like almost tricking yourself in a way, because someone else is doing this and you're trying to like copy other people on how they do things. You're trying to follow advice that like other people have given or what you've read in like books. But what I'm hearing here with this Knight of Swords is that advice is not going to work for you. Like your learning style, your work style, your like the way you learn and the way that you absorb things, the way that you put out work is not the same as what other people do. Like for example, you know how some people, they learn well by listening, and then some people learn well by visuals. So maybe like 80% of people learn well by visual learning, but you're that 20% that learns well with writing things again, or doing things again, or listening to things. That's like the type of energy I'm getting. Is like your learning style and how you do things and your work ethic and your work style is not a traditional type of work style. Like you thrive in a completely different way, and you've abandoned your own like work style and learning style because you're trying to do what everyone else is doing. But Spirit is like almost telling you to go back to what works for you, not what works for other people. Like do what's best for you, even if it doesn't make sense. That's what I'm hearing here. So So now what I want to ask the cards is what's coming up next in your career? Spirit guides and ancient ancestors, what's coming up next for pile 2 in their career endeavors? Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. What's coming up for pile 2 in their career? Ace of Cups. I saw it horizontal, so I'm going to leave it as is. Page of Swords. Let's clarify that Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify that King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. I know the cards look really messy here, and Temperance. They're both kind of horizontal, so I apologize. Looks a little bit messy, but I'll go through it. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Page of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. Let's clarify it with the King of Swords. A lot of swords here today for some reason. And Knight of Swords in reverse again. And the bottom deck energy is the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm hearing here with this Ace of Pentacles to start off, being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, what I'm hearing is that there's definitely good things coming for you when it comes to your career. However, I see with this Nine of Pentacles that you're going to have to forego certain dreams, or something will have to be put to the side for the meantime in order for you to be successful. Like, for example, if you're running like a business and you wanted to do like a certain thing for your business, but then you're working on 3 other things at the same time, maybe it's best to put the other item on hold for now and make sure the first 3 are successful. So I feel like this is kind of like the same, like kind of what I was saying before, like you're maybe trying to balance so many things at the same time and making sure everything is all in line and all like the torch is lit equally for all those things you're trying to balance. But I see here that there could be that, I'm hearing that you're definitely like a perfectionist. The feeling that you guys may have like Virgo placements, especially Mars in Virgo or Mercury in Virgo, and you're like an ultimate perfectionist. You want to make sure that things are done with full detail and investigation and kind of asking all the questions that need to be asked. But in order for you to like really put in that type of energy you want to put in for your work style, your work ethic, you're going to have to let go of something to pursue what it is that you really truly want. That's what I'm feeling here. And then with this King of Pentacles being clarified, this King of Pentacles in reverse being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, and the Temperance here, that what Spirit is trying to tell you is that just because you have to let go of something, just because you have to put something on hold for now, doesn't mean that you have to let go of it forever. You will be able to come back to it. That's what I'm hearing here. You'll be able to work on it at some point. Like, you don't have to be perfect at everything that you're doing. That's like the energy I'm picking up from these cards. Like, you're so focused on making sure you know every single little detail about every single little thing. But what Spirit is telling me is make sure you're satisfactory in what you're doing first. And then you can come back and revisit those topics and be more successful and be more knowledgeable and continue to learn. You don't learn things just once and you forget about it. You're always learning. And that's the kind of, I think that that's the message that they're also trying to share with you, is that you will always continuously be learning about what it is that you're trying to do, whether it is running a business or going to school for a certain certain career or subject, or whatever it is that you're pursuing. It doesn't mean that like you learn once and then you're done. You will always be learning as you move forward, as you continue to grow in your field. That is what I'm feeling here. And then with this Ace of Wands in reverse being clarified by the Page of Cups in reverse, what I'm feeling here is that you know what you offer. Like with the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot decks, like the Rider-Waite tarot deck, what is in the cup is like a fish, and there's nothing really in the cup that they're offering. You, on the other hand, you know exactly what you're offering. What you're offering to the world is very powerful, but you have to realize that yourself. You have to know what it is that you're offering in order to be successful. You have to know what, like, that person or whoever is going to be benefiting from your services or your career, what they will gain out of your product, your service, your time. But I see here, I'm picking up with this Ace of Wands, like a lack of self-confidence a little bit. Like, you're definitely somebody that is very, very critical of themselves. Like, you put yourself, you're your own worst critic. You put yourself down so bad. But what you need to realize is how much you're really worth. Like, you and what you give to people is so beautiful and so genuine and so pure, but you need to realize that yourself and stop being so critical of yourself. That's why I'm picking up with these two cards here. And then with this Ace of Cups being clarified by the King of Swords, like, I feel the same energy what I was picking up from here, where it may feel for the time being like you're happy at where things are going, but you're not exactly 100% happy or confident just yet because you don't feel that you're successful. But Spirit is telling me that you need to kind of like go and think about what it like. I'm picking up this like type of energy, like a Seven of Pentacles energy, where like you're looking at one bad thing and failing to realize the other 6 pentacles that are doing great, that are hanging well. You're looking at the one item and the one thing that is bad that always needs fixing, but Spirit is telling me that you need to look at what is going well as well and be kind of like analyze the truth in the situation, because there is something very beautiful forming here. That's what I'm feeling here. You may not feel exactly 100% satisfied at the moment when it comes to your career because you're so focused on making sure you're perfect and you know every single little detail and making sure it's exactly the way you want it. But you kind of have to let go of having so much control over it and being perfect at everything at the first try. That's what I'm feeling here. That you will always learn, you'll always be able to refine what it is that you're working on. Just make sure you just get it out there. Make sure you just do well it is what you're doing first, and then you can come back and work on the details. That's what I'm hearing with those two cards. And then with this Page of Swords being clarified by the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's kind of an interesting energy, because I do see here that I'm hearing with these two cards that you're going to be conflicted with your mind for a bit in this time period. Like, there'll be days that you'll think really highly of yourself, you'll be happy with yourself and your accomplishments, and then the next day you absolutely will hate yourself. So I'm hearing for you guys, a lot of it is like mentally training yourself to understand that you don't have to be perfect at everything you do at the first try. You don't have to be like putting out everything to be perfect. You don't have to be an A+ student, have a 4.0 GPA to pass school. What is a satisfactory grade? That's what you need. Who cares about you? Who's going to care about that 5 years from now, right? They might care when you first graduate, but after 5 years or so, who cares about it? You got there, and who cares about how you got there? Just the fact that you got there. That's like the kind of feeling I'm getting. Like, you're going to have a lot of like back and forth within yourself because you're so focused on being perfect and being the best at what you do. But focus on getting the basics down. Focus on trying not to be so anal about everything, that you have to be super detailed and super organized about every single little thing. Learn to let go of that need of like control over it. That's what I'm feeling here, because what you're generating out of this, the whole thing, is very beautiful with this Queen of Pentacles. You're really building your own forest, your own empire, and it's whatever you're doing. But you kind of have to like let the universe allow things to happen that they're meant to allow and meant to happen. That's the energy I'm feeling here. It's more of a mental thing more than whatever effort you're putting in. So pile 2, this is what I picked up for your reading into what's coming up in your career. Please let me know what you thought about this reading in the comments below. If you're interested in seeing more content, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. So click the bell to receive notifications when I post new readings. Also, if you're interested, you can get personal reading from me on my Etsy. The link is down in the description box below. And you can follow me on social media on Instagram, TikTok, and on my Facebook page. So thank you for your time and energy today, pile 2. I hope to see you back here soon. Hi Pile 3, if you chose the Mystic Mondays Tarot, this will be your reading into what is coming up next in your career. So what I'm going to do first is cleanse the energies of the deck real quick. Right now what I will do is channel in the energies of your current career situation. So Spirit Guides and Ancient Ancestors, what are the current energies of Pile 3's career situation? What is going on for Pile 3? I feel like something flipped here. 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Usually I don't draw cards like this, but I feel like drawing to do that for you guys, Pile 3. Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands in reverse. What I'm hearing is the word betrayal. Like, especially with that 3 of Cups in reverse, I'm really feeling that like something like kind of took you by surprise in your current situation. Either you got let go from a position and you weren't expecting it, or you were working on a business deal and it fell through, or someone went behind your back and did something against you, with gossip about you, told on you, or they stole an idea. I'm hearing strongly they may have stolen an idea from you and taken credit for it. And that's like the type of energy that I am picking up here. And with this Queen of Swords, I'm hearing that you're starting to realize like who your true associates are, your true acquaintances, your true friends. I'm hearing that for some of you, this could have been a friend that did this and regarding your career situation, or someone you know in your personal life. But with this Queen of Swords, it's like you're starting to realize who your true friends and true enemies are. That is the type of energy I'm feeling here. With this 5 of Swords in reverse, I'm seeing it's like you feel like you're against a lot of people right now. Like it's like you versus the world. Like, I keep hearing the word gossip. So it could be there's some rumors against you right now, or there's something that someone said or did, and now your reputation's on the line. And so you're like having to defend yourself. Like I'm feeling like I'm picking up this like energy that you're this sword up here, and then everyone else around you trying to like attack you all at the same time. It's like you're trying to do like damage control for whatever happened here with this 3 of Cups in reverse. Damage control to the betrayal, to the gossip, or whatever happened that really took you by surprise. You're trying to like get the pieces together and make sure they're all right so you can protect yourself. I'm seeing here with this 10 of Swords that, that you feel very like let down by the situation, that, the situation really like shook you to your core is what I'm feeling here. Like it literally stabbed you to the ground and you're just like not even sure how to get up. You don't even know how to proceed. But with this Knight of Swords, when I'm hearing that you're receiving the right messages from the universe. Like you're receiving the right advice from your spirit guides. You have very strong communication skills and you're very interconnected with your spirit guides here. And so they're carefully crafting the messages that you need to hear. They're carefully sending you the messages that the others don't want to share with you, that the world doesn't want to share with you. That is what I'm feeling here. And it may feel very harsh. I'm hearing that you may also hear it in dreams as well, that you may be having some dreams about what you think is happening, or you don't even know if something may have happened in a dream that in real life doesn't seem like it. But they're telling me here to pay attention to your dreams as well, because like, you could be receiving additional messages from your guides through it. And then with this Queen of Wands in reverse, what I'm picking up here is that you just feel very let down, like that the situation really, like you're feeling unhopeful right now when it comes to your career situation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to channel in the energies of what's coming in next. I'm going to channel in what's coming next in your career. I'm going to cleanse real quick. Spirit guides and ancient ancestors, what's coming for pile 3 in their career situation? What's coming up next for pile 3 in their career? What's coming up next? I feel like one card jumped at me here. King of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers. Interesting. Ten of Swords again. Justice in reverse. Ace of Wands. I'm going to clarify these cards. Let's clarify the King of Swords in reverse, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. Clarify that King of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands. Let's clarify the Lovers. The Empress in reverse. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Nine of Wands in reverse. Let's clarify Justice in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. And let's clarify that Ace of Wands. Judgment. Being the bottom deck energy of the Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm hearing here is that whatever is going on in your career situation, I'm hearing a few things, that you're going to be like serving some karma when it comes to your career. Like maybe you've done something in the past and now you're serving karma for whatever it is that you've done. I'm also hearing the word like conclusion and ending, the words conclusion and ending, that maybe it is time to let go of this situation, of whatever the people in this situation or something like that. That these people really hurt you and they proved to be dishonest with you. They have proved to be against you. That's what I'm feeling with this King of Swords in reverse. And with this Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of like a sign from the universe that it is time to let them go. With this King of Pentacles being clarified by the Knight of Wands, I'm hearing that you may choose to focus on other areas of your life, that you may be putting like your career on the back seat, or you're going to feel not as much motivation to do stuff in your career for a while. But with this Knight of Wands, it's like you're going to be trying to focus on other aspects of your life, like taking care of yourself or getting yourself back in a good place before you start doing stuff with your career again. With this Lovers here, I heard the word surprise, and I heard the word like new relationship, and the word new relationship and stuff. So I'm hearing that something regarding like a new connection or a relationship of some sort, or even like some sort of new opportunity that kind of catches you off guard is going to come up, and it'll be very unexpected. Like it could even be that through some new connection, like in a love, like in a relationship, you may get a new career opportunity out of it. And so it really will catch you off surprise, because what I'm hearing is that it's like you think, like this Empress in reverse, it's like traditionally you didn't think that things like that would happen. So I'm hearing that something out of nowhere is going to come up for you, and it's going to come up in a very unconventional way as well. Like you may have been trying to look for someone to go on a date with, but instead you got a new job. Like that's the type of energy I'm picking up here. It's like that very spontaneous Gemini-like energy from the Lovers card, where it's like out of nowhere something appears in your hands and it's gonna feel like, what, should I even like take that, you know? But I am feeling here with this Ten of Swords being clarified by the Nine of Wands in reverse, like whatever will come in your hands, whatever will like fall in your lap, may not be the best paying job, or you may feel that you're too good for that job, or you're too good for it, or you're like, for example, or you may have gone to school for something completely different and you're starting something new, or it's a completely new type of position. You have no idea what it is that you're going into, but the universe, I'm hearing that they're telling you to take it so you can gain some stability back in your life, because I'm feeling that there could be like instability in your career, especially with the Justice in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So like you feel like very insecure, and you will feel insecure about your career situation. But there are, even with this new opportunity in your lap, it may not be exactly what you're looking for, or the type of position you studied in school to have, or it's not conventionally what you would have signed up for. They are saying to take it because it will prove to be more stable and more successful than you think with this Ace of Wands, and then you become to love it more than you thought you ever would. And then with this Judgment card, I'm hearing like lessons that you're going to be thinking in a better light through all of this in the future when it comes to what it is in your career. Like you have a better mindset about your job in general, or your business, or whatever type of career situation you have. You'll think of it in a more open-minded aspect. You'll have a better reflection on these events that have occurred, and you'll be grateful for the lessons you've learned from all of it, because it makes you that person that you're becoming in the future. And being drawn this Nine of Pentacles, that bottom deck energy, because they are showing here that there's stability coming. They're showing me here that whatever is manifesting is very, very colorful. It just takes time to build it. It may be very fragile at times. I'm hearing that it's like very delicate, some of the manners that you're dealing with. But as long as you're making sure you weave around the situations carefully, you will get to this point where something will just come to you. Like it'll literally be out of nowhere. You didn't even have to work for it. It'll come unexpectedly. But you have to go against your own mentality. You have to have a certain position or a certain type of career that pays a certain amount of money, or this is the only type of job I'll take. Like you kind of have to let go of those minds, those thought processes, to get this opportunity in the first place. So pile 4, this is what the pile 3, sorry, this is what I picked up for your reading today. Please let me know what you thought about this reading in the comments below. If you're interested in seeing more content, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell to receive notifications to when I post new readings. If you're interested in getting a personal reading from me, please be sure to go to my Etsy. You can find that link in the description box below. And you can follow me on social media on Instagram, TikTok, and on my Facebook page. So thank you for your time and energy today, pile 3. I hope to see you back here soon. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the Star Spinner Tarot, this will be your reading into what's coming next in your career. So spirit guides and ancient ancestors, let's cleanse the energy of these cards before we begin. Let's cleanse the energy of these cards. A lot of blockages I'm picking up energetically here. Spirit guides and ancient ancestors, what is the current energies of the career of pile 4's career situation? What are the current energies? So we have the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, we have the Six of Swords, the Three of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. I'm hearing that right now for you guys, pile 4, there's definitely like choices. There's definitely like you're trying to juggle things with this Two of Pentacles. I'm feeling like more of like a scale here for some reason. Like she's trying to juggle both coins, that there's two directions that you can go into, and your mind is literally just like in this infinite cycle of like what to choose, and you're analyzing what it is that you want to choose. That's what I'm feeling here. I don't feel like that's the traditional meaning of these cards, but I'm feeling like you're just in a weird limbo right now, pile 4. Like I'm getting like a lot of, like when I was shuffling these cards earlier, I was definitely picking up blockages just based on how the cards were shuffling. And I feel like right now, this is like what you're feeling with the Six of Swords in reverse, being clear and being next to this Three of Swords. It's like for the first time in a long time, you're feeling unsatisfied when it comes to your career endeavors and what truly makes you happy. And so you're trying to find out why you're feeling that way with this Page of Wands. Like, you're trying to get the answer. You're very like very determined to get the answer as well, because you know that whatever it is you've been doing has been what made you happy for a long time. But it's like you've hit a roadblock, you've hit a plateau. That's like the type of energy I'm feeling here. Like, you've hit a plateau in what you've been doing and what you've been working on. And so you're starting to really question, like second guess yourself a lot, maybe questioning whether you should go into a new career. Like, I'm hearing that you've hit like a glass ceiling. That's what I'm feeling here. And you know, with this Queen of Cups, that you've built this empire. Like, what I'm feeling, it's very interesting. Like, both the Two of Pentacles, you have these two ships, and then there's a bigger ship at the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you started off in whatever you've been doing for a long time, very like you taught yourself the way. Like, you really built yourself up to the point that you've become the best in what you are doing right now. You are so knowledgeable, and you have all this, you have like a wealth of knowledge. You're like a book. You have so much knowledge, and people are very intimidated by you. Like, they know, they see your light. Like, I'm also seeing with this Queen of Cups that the only thing that's yellow in this card is her crown. They see your light. You radiate your light. You radiate this confidence and this, like, these smarts that other people cannot tolerate. Like, it's too bright for them. And so I'm seeing that there's definitely like some insecurity from those around you on what you will do next. They're expecting that you will do something. But it's interesting because then you're waiting for something to happen too. So you both are kind of waiting in this limbo. I'm hearing that for some of you, it's like you've been wanting a promotion, or you've been wanting to get a stake at something, or you're waiting for this like next step, but both sides are like waiting on each other. That's like what I'm feeling here. So I'm going to ask now is what is coming up in your career. So spirit guides and ancient ancestors, what's coming up for pile 4 in their career endeavors? What is coming up? So I have the Ten of Pentacles. It kind of came up like on the side here. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. The Hierophant. What's Judgment being clarified by the Sun. I feel like here that actually should be the Sun being clarified by the Judgment in reverse. I'm feeling that more. Spirit guides and ancient ancestors, what's coming for pile 4 in their career endeavors? What's coming up for pile 4? So we have the Seven of Wands again being clarified by. We have the we have the Four of Cups here. I feel like another card flipped. What's coming for pile 4 in their career endeavors? We have the Page of Wands. Two of Wands in reverse. The Magician in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Swords in reverse. And then the bottom deck energy is the Devil. Ooh, very interesting here, pile 4. When I first was drawing these cards in the beginning here, with this Ten of Pentacles in kind of this horizontal position being clarified by the Hierophant, they're telling me to stay committed to what it is that you've been working on. They're telling me here that don't just throw away the legacy you've created. And it's going to feel very tough for you to do that at first, because this legacy you've created has brought you a lot of happiness. And they want you to realize that, like, that don't forget how much it's taught you. Don't forget the journey you've put yourself through to get to where you are now. Don't forget how much work you've put in, and don't forget how happy it made you. How I'm hearing that you've been very like financially successful in what it is that you've been pursuing. But with this Judgment card, what I'm hearing is that you have to start thinking of things differently. You have to start thinking differently in order to succeed. That is what I'm feeling. Like with the Seven of Wands being clarified by this Four of Cups, it's like I'm picking up this like energy that you've been very like stuck in your situation, and you're like almost becoming like desperate for answers, but you can't be. Like you have to like remove those blockages that you've created, which are your old mind thought, your own processes and things on how you have thought of things in the past. You have to eliminate those because you have to start doing things differently to get to where you want to be. That is what I'm hearing. With this Page of Wands, I'm hearing that you will receive the answers kind of like over, like it's gonna be in a weird way. Like I'm getting drawn to this like candle. And this card that when I see candles like this, I feel like it's like I'm visioning that it's sitting on a nightstand in the middle of the night, and then you're gonna get this message in the middle of like a dream, or you're gonna wake up overnight and it's gonna dawn on you. That's what I'm feeling here. And then with this Two of Wands, I'm feeling that you may be really driven to make like a very impulsive decision when it comes to your career, or like I'm also feeling that you may do something that others may have never expected you would do when it comes to this situation. That, like, for example, you are so against going to school and all of a sudden you're going to enroll in classes. Like, that's the type of energy I'm getting. Like, it's almost going to feel like very impulsive, especially to those around you. And this is probably what I'm getting, this like double energy here is the bottom deck energy. It's like you're just not even going to think it through. You're just going to go whatever it is that kind of dawns upon you. That's what I'm feeling. But they are saying to be careful here because it's going to be very out of your character with this Magician card, that you may be just be careful on not being too impulsive, because with this Magician in reverse, it's like your mind is being tricked because you want to be successful so bad, but what you need to ask yourself is, how badly do you want it, and are you willing to risk what it is you're risking to get there? Like, don't risk all this to ruin what you've built. That's what I'm feeling here. It's like, and then with this Knight of Pentacles, it's like you're being very driven to make a decision like very, very soon, right away, about your career. But what you need to be learning is patience. You need to kind of like stay committed to your situation, because you could be avoiding a lot of conflict if you just stay in your course. But they are saying that you need to think of things differently, but to try not to be so impulsive on getting the answers and doing something new without thinking things through. So Pile 4, this is what I picked up for your reading today. Please let me know what you thought about this reading in the comments below. If you're interested, subscribe to my channel for new content. For more content, daily tarot messages, weekly pick-a-cards. I post all of those on my YouTube channel. If you're interested in getting a personal reading from me, please be sure to go to the description box below and click on the link to my Etsy. You can find various personal readings on there. And if you're interested, you can follow me on social media on my Instagram, Facebook, and on my TikTok. So thank you for your time and energy today, Pile 4. I hope to see you back here soon.